The Haunting of White Gate Tower. The tale I'm about to share was relayed to me by a childhood friend, who learned of the chilling incident through a close acquaintance. The events transpired during the childhood of the narrator's friend, a mere 8 or 9 years old, on the eve of the Chinese New Year. The air buzzed with festive energy as the children donned their new clothes, ready to revel in the joyous celebration. As the day unfolded, the children gleefully played together at the head of the village, losing track of time in the mirth of the moment. Darkness descended, signaling the end of the day's festivities. The narrator's friend, however, was reluctant to heed the call of his mother to return home, insisting on savoring the joy a little longer. As twilight embraced the village, the two children reluctantly began their journey homeward. Yet, an unsettling anomaly awaited them on the path. Out of thin air materialized a gatehouse, standing at the forefront of the road. Unlike the familiar gatehouses adorning each household, this one was an eerie sight, a spectral white structure devoid of a door. Perplexed, the narrator's friend turned to his companion, inquiring if he too witnessed this otherworldly gatehouse. To his dismay, the little friend claimed to see nothing out of the ordinary. A chill crept over the narrator's friend as he contemplated the unnatural appearance of the white gatehouse. It stood in stark contrast to its surroundings, casting an uncomfortable coldness upon the path. It possessed an ethereal quality, its transparency adding to the unsettling atmosphere. Despite the fear that gnawed at him, the boy realized he had no choice but to pass through this spectral structure to reach the safety of his home. Desperation clawed at him as he began calling out for his mother, urging her to come and guide him through the ominous gatehouse. The air thickened with tension, and just as his anxiety reached its peak, he witnessed a peculiar occurrence. His little friend, seemingly unfazed by the spectral nature of the gatehouse, confidently walked through it. The boy's heart pounded in his chest as he awaited his mother's arrival. As if in response to her appearance, the gatehouse vanished into thin air. The palpable fear subsided, and relief washed over the boy as he hurriedly made his way home. The night passed without further incident, and the village slumbered in the embrace of the new year. However, the dawn brought with it a somber revelation. The morning air carried the mournful sounds of grief from the neighboring house. The narrator's friend overheard the commotion next door, and his mother, bearing a solemn expression, delivered the devastating news. The little friend who had walked through the spectral gatehouse the night before had met an untimely demise. The village mourned the loss on the very first day of the new year. Whispers of the supernatural spread like wildfire through the village, as the tale of the white gatehouse echoed in hushed tones. The spectral structure, seemingly a harbinger of tragedy, left an indelible mark on the young boy's psyche. He grappled with the unnerving connection between the appearance of the gatehouse and the untimely death of his playmate. As the days passed, the village buzzed with speculation and fear. The white gatehouse became a symbol of impending doom, casting a shadow over the once celebratory atmosphere. The villagers spoke of unseen forces that lurked on the eve of the new year, weaving a sinister tapestry that connected the spectral structure to the tragedy that unfolded. Haunted by the events of that fateful night, the narrator's friend's childhood took on a surreal quality. The white gatehouse, though vanished, lingered in his nightmares, a symbol of the thin veil between the living and the supernatural. Whispers of the afterlife danced in the recesses of his mind, and the boundary between the tangible and the ethereal blurred in the wake of the inexplicable incident. Years passed, yet the tale of the white gatehouse endured in the village folklore. The ominous structure became a cautionary tale, a reminder that the boundary between the living and the spectral realm could be breached on the eve of the new year. Superstitions took root, and the villagers approached each Chinese New Year with a wary eye, fearing the resurgence of the otherworldly gatehouse. The narrator's friend, now an adult, carried the weight of that childhood encounter. The memories of that eerie night haunted him, and he became an unwilling custodian of the village's dark secret. The White Gatehouse, a phantom monument to tragedy, stood as a testament to the fragility of life and the unfathomable mysteries that lurked beyond the veil. And so, the legend of the White Gate Tower persisted, a chilling reminder that sometimes, on the eve of celebration, the boundary between the realms of the living and the dead may thin, allowing the supernatural to cast its chilling shadow upon unsuspecting souls.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and put notification on to watch more videos. If you have similar experience as per the story, please comment and let me know. How was your experience?